Hello, how's everybody doing today? I thought I would put together a quick video of the changes that we now have in Lightroom in version 12.1, which came out this week. There's no real major changes to the feature and the function of Lightroom, but there has been some user interface changes to the masking module, and I thought I would show those to you real quick in case you ran across it and was wondering what the heck was going on. So what the masking module used to look like is when we clicked on a masking item, like we'll say radial, and you were going to make the changes to the radial slide or the radial mask, you had all your panels in one big panel here. So your temperature, your tone, your presence, and your color are in one panel. It's not like that anymore. They're now broken out into separate panels. So let me show you. We're going to click on our masking icon, and we're going to choose a radial gradient, and we're going to put a radial gradient just for the heck of it across this whole picture right here. Now, as you can see on our right hand side, the panels are all broken out into separate panels. All right, you have the top panel, which is your amount slider, which affects all your changes. That hasn't changed, it's still at the top. And we have our tone, our color, our presence, and detail, and they're all separate panels. So you can shut them down and only work like on the tone. And when you're through with that, you can work on the color. And when you're through with it, you know, like just move down line to presence. Now, if it bothers you that all these panels show up at one time, you can right click on any one of the panels and choose solo mode. If you do that, it will only keep one open. When you open the next one, it closes the prior one you were working on. If you don't have a lot of space on your computer using a smaller screen, that might help you. But if that kind of bugs you, you'd like to see them all open at one time, right click again and remove solo mode, and you'll see everything stay open as you move across the different panels. Now I'm going to make some changes real quick. We're going to bump up the exposure. We're going to make some real crazy changes. We're going to change the temperature. We're going to change the presence, add texture and clarity so it just looks really nasty. And then we're going to turn up our sharpness and things like that. Now what also they put into this is really nice is that you can see the effects of each individual panel now by clicking on the little eyeball here. If you click on it and hold it, it turns off that effect and you can see what you've done in tone. So here we have the eyeball on, we click on it and hold, it turns it off. So you're able to see what you did there. The next, same thing with color. If we click on the eyeball, we can see the color changes we made. And it's the same way down every single panel. There is one change that I can't figure out any other way to do it. You used to be able to double click on any one of these effects and it would zero out all the sliders. So if we double click now, it just makes the box go away. So what you have to do now is you have to either hold your Alt or Option, depending on if you're using a Mac or Windows, and click, and it turns all these into a reset. So we can reset our tone, reset our color, reset presence, reset detail. If we wanted to delete the mask, we would just go up here and delete the mask. The last thing I wanted to remind you, it was in the old version, it's now up here the same. It's called Reset Sliders Automatically. If we have our slider set to certain values and we move to another picture and we go to put on another mask, it automatically recenters all these sliders for you when you go to a new picture. If you have it unchecked and you move to a new picture, let's see if we can reproduce this. Alright, so let's go to our mask. We already turned them all off, didn't we? And we go to a new picture. And let's see, radial. You can see that they're all in the same value that I had on the prior picture. So by default it's set to reset sliders automatically, so when you move to new pictures you don't have those settings following you. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. I'll talk to you guys later.